Miss Masked Maiden, we're back!
You did a wonderful job. I can hear the Thunder Sakura root singing your praises. I have something to confess to you.
Go ahead, tell us.
What is it?
When you first acquired the Konda Village ward, I said that you were the destined one. In truth, I didn't have full confidence in your virtue and courage at that time. But as the cleansing ritual progressed, you not only showed me my folly, but you also far exceeded my expectations. So much so that I can't help but feel sad. If there had been someone like you by the Kitsune Saigyo's side, then perhaps...
Perhaps...
Nothing. I was just rambling.
So that's a wrap then! What's our reward?
This isn't over yet, is it?
No, it isn't. As expected of the one who could easily lift the 5 barriers. You have the ability to see through things, like the moonlight pierces the clouds. The Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual has one more step to go.
What? There's another step?
As a price for protecting the land and absorbing the filth, miasma will accumulate in the roots. You have lifted the barriers and defeated the demons created by these defilements. Just as the Grand Shrine has its branches, the Thunder Sakura are just the side branches of the Sacred Sakura and Mount Yougou. The 5 roots are the main parts. Most of the filth they absorb has in fact been transmitted to the Sacred Sakura, deep within Mount Yougou.
So the most important thing is to...
That's right. The key to the Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual is the last step, which is to lift the barrier over the Sacred Sakura and purify the miasma that has accumulated in its roots over the years.
Oh, wait a minute! The Sacred Sakura is at the Grand Urakami Shrine, right? If we tinker with those monsters right in the middle of the shrine, it would cause an uproar!
There's no need to worry about that. The Sacred Sakura's roots are sealed in the depths of Mount Yougou, far away from the shrine.
Will there really be no problems?
Yes, you can trust me.
If you say so. Guess we'll just have to do it.
Thank you. Then let's get this over with as quickly as possible. This is the final barrier of the Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. If the 2 of you are ready...
Wait! Before we start, Paimon has some questions!
Feel free to ask.
You said that when the time comes, you would tell us everything!
Yes, but if possible, could we wait until the Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual is complete? The Sacred Sakura is constantly telling me of her agony. Still, I know it is rude to ask you that you wait yet more. After all, you 2 have already done so much. I'm really sorry. I hope you understand.
Fine. I trust you.
Alright. But be sure to keep your word.
Of course. Thank you both for your understanding. Well, I'm going to lift the barrier. East to the ocean depths, west to the Cinder Sea, south to the blazing light, and north to the waning waters. All branches and roots, end this evil. The seal has been lifted.
Well, what's next?
This is a long descent.
Please forgive me. But you will need to jump in next.
I don't think that's gonna work out well for me. Paimon can fly.
Hey, what are you suggesting? Oh, it looks so scary down there. Paimon just knows something bad's gonna happen once we jump down.
Don't worry. Though the sacred Sakura's roots may brim over with filth, she can still tell the one performing the cleansing ritual apart from other things. She will bless you with a safe landing to cleanse the last of the miasma. This I promise.
Really?
Please, trust me.
So, what do we do after we get down there?
To put it shortly, just show your courage. The filth is condensed into a large tumor in the deepest part of Mount Yougou, and it is now tightly wrapped and suppressed by the roots of the sacred Sakura. Attack the miasmic tumor. It will struggle when it is attacked, and may create demonic creatures to stop you. During this time, you will need to use the surrounding mechanisms to strengthen the suppressive force of the sacred Sakura roots, just as you did with the 5 seals previously. The sacred Sakura will thus be empowered to coordinate with you and create opportunities for you to attack.
Sounds really scary.
Well, I've fought worse.
I believe in your strength. Now then.
Won't you be coming along?
When the battle is done, I will meet you down there to finish the cleansing ritual. I'm really sorry. As I said, I am prevented from completing this task by my physical condition. I hope you will understand.
Paimon guesses this is it.
So, how are your preparations going?
I am ready.
Okay. Please step forward then, and perform the final step of the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. If there is anything you want to ask about the purification, please feel free to ask me. Well then, I wish you all the best.
Looks like we had a pretty soft landing to think we'd have to fight such a huge tumor. Oh, but there's still a battle waiting for us. Lumine, get him! Thunderclap! Take this! Yeah! Yeah! Take this! You can do it, Lumine! Lightning Slash! The tumor can take much more! Keep going!
Cheap tricks. I'm ready. Taste my food. Eat this.
Thunderclap! Lightning Slash!
I'm ready. That won't work. This will end you.
Take this! Bellowing Thunder! Take this! Keep it up, Lumine! It's almost over!
Fall before me. Cheap tricks. Fall before me.
Take this!
That won't work. I got the win. I'm ready. One strike will suffice. This isn't over. Eat this. Cheap tricks. Fall before me.
Thunderclap!
I got the win. you! I've got the
Lightning slash!
cut down. Like this.
Take this!
It is over. The agony that the secret Sakura has been going through should have dissipated. Human child, you have done well. You truly are the destined one.
What a tough battle. It's a good thing Paimon's been treating you well, Lumine.
Thank you kindly, Paimon.
Oh, come on. There's no need to thank Paimon so formally.
I will leave your payment for you later, as we agreed. You shall not have to worry about that.
Wait a minute, wait a minute! Didn't we agree on something else, too? After the Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual is completed, you're supposed to tell us your story!
But
I'd like to hear your tale too. We've had a pretty hard time, you know. We've been through a lot together.
That's right! You can't go back on your agreement with us now!
alright. Before that, there is one thing that I am really sorry about. I haven't had a chance to formally ask you both your names after all this time.
My name is Lumine.
And Paimon's name is Paimon!
Lumine, Paimon. Nice names. I'll keep them in mind. As I said earlier, I did inherit the memories of the Kitsune Saigyu.
Ooh, Paimon's super curious about this part!
The Kitsune Saigyu was originally of the Hakushin bloodline, and she used to defend the people of Inazuma alongside the Electro Archon. I don't know how long ago it was, but in the end, she was consumed by the Dark Disaster while fighting to protect Narukami Island. However, the barriers that she set up in many places protected a great many people. Even though I just happened to have inherited her memory, and perhaps I overstepped my bounds in saying so, but I'm truly proud of her.
Are you one of her familiars?
Yeah, like the Sky and Earth Kitsune?
Now that you mention it, I did notice a very similar Kitsune aura at the top of the mountain, within the Grand Narukami Shrine. But that's not the case with me. I am not one of her familiars, but rather... When the dark disaster that consumed her was finally dealt with, her thoughts and memories returned to the soil of Narukami Island. Now, you defeated many Ochimusha during the process of performing the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual, did you not?
You mean those ghostly samurai?
They were pretty small beans.
They are creatures created by the coalescence of filth. Their forms are often swayed by the thoughts and memories of the times. If you don't mind, please answer this question honestly. Is Inazuma presently shrouded in war?
What do we do, Lumine?
Let's tell her the truth. I'm afraid that it's true.
I see. So it is as I feared. When you told me that Ochimusha appeared during the purification of the Thunder Sakura route, I already sensed this. Well, as long as she is on the path she believes in. Back to the point. I, Hanachirusato, am filth condensed from the memory of Kitsune Saikyu.
How could that be?
I suspected as much.
I'm sorry that I couldn't fight along with you. I am unable to purify the filth, because I was created from it myself. Her memories were so powerful that the dark disaster could not dissolve them completely. After the disaster was defeated, those memories flowed into the earth as fiery filth. That's how I was born.
You said earlier that if only Kitsune Saikyu had me around.
Yes, I said that. If only the Kitsune Saikyu had someone like you at her side, perhaps she would have survived. How wonderful it would be if she had had the chance to meet you. But when I think about that, I can't help but selfishly think that if that had been the case, then I wouldn't have been born. I wouldn't have inherited her memories, nor would I have met you.
So the you I saw through the memento lens.
Yes, that was me in the past. At first I was quite overwhelmed, but as my memories returned, I came to know where I was from, and I understood my duty.
That means...
My duty is to guard Narukami Island, cleanse the miasma, and finish the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual.
Wait, no, Miss Hanachirusato, if you're filth yourself and the ritual's goal is to eliminate filth, doesn't that mean you'll be eliminated too?
Well, the word eliminated sounds a bit much, but in terms of the result, you are correct.
No, that can't be.
When I first realized this, I felt very uneasy as well. But I've learned a lot about Inazuma from meeting you, and what I've learned relieves me. Ioroi survived and doesn't seem to be depressed at all, despite having been sealed in stone by Kamuna. And he doesn't seem to have a grudge against the Kitsune Saikyu either. Although all is not as well as it once was, the bloodlines of Konda and Saimon in Konda village still run true to this day, which is good. Inagi Misato of the Grand Shrine was once her friend as well, and that line endures. These are the descendants of the people she protected when the disaster struck. She would be proud to know that they are well and that their bloodlines have been passed on. Still, I was a little agitated by the destruction of the catalyst that was given to Hiragi Hiroshi, Kanjo head, by the Kitsune Saikyu.
More than a little, I'd say.
You are right. I was really bent out of shape about that. Still, I'm glad to see that it came to you, even through such twists and turns. I wonder if this is how I feel, or if this is how the Kitsune Saikyu feels. In the past, I was often troubled by the fact her mind was mixed with mine, and yet I was also something she was tasked to remove. But now, I am relieved. It was a pleasure and an honor to travel with you. No, rather, It was because of you that I was able to come here and carry out my final duties.
Are you really leaving?
Yes. Thank you for everything, Paimon. Please forgive me for overstepping. Lumine, Paimon, please hear what I have to say.
I'm listening.
Do not be blinded. Do not waver. Keep walking the path that you believe in. These were the Kitsune Saigyo's last words before her final parting. I'm not qualified to claim the Hakushin bloodline for my own, but I believe that if the Kitsune Saigyo were alive, she would give you her blessing. I hope that her words, my words, will be able to ward off at least some of the lies and evil that you shall face in the future.
Thank you.
You are welcome. In exchange, please indulge me one final time. The Kitsune Saigyo always favored the beauty of short chants. Although I have inherited her memories and the 1111 chants she knew, I lack the grace she possessed with them. But this moment reminds me of one such chant. When shall we meet again after this parting? For life is like the morning dew.
Miss Hanachirusato, farewell.
Thank you, and goodbye. It was a pleasure to meet you both. Lumine, Paimon. All branches and roots, end this evil. And I declare it purified hereby. All branches and roots, end this evil.
I don't think that's gonna work out well for me.